People-pleasing will absolutely kill your relationships, and some of you are guilty of it. You might ask, but Jimmy, how do you tell the difference between a people-pleaser and someone who's just a generous giver? And the answer is expectations. A people-pleaser has made a secret contract in their head. I abandon my needs for you. I overextend and give and sacrifice for you. And you do the same for me. Yes, I'm giving because I love you, but I'm also over-giving so that I will feel valuable and worthy of your love. And I'm expecting that you reciprocate if you love me. And when they don't reciprocate, and they usually don't, do they? You develop bitterness and resentment and feel taken for granted, which is completely understandable. However, so often we don't have the communication or vulnerability skills to tell someone exactly how we feel, so we just stay silent. Or we tell them how we feel and they dismiss or invalidate us, and then we're even more hurt than before, and we never bring it up again. They both lead to resentment building up until one day we explode over something small and we finally unload on them all the ways that they fail or neglect us. And guess what happens? They still don't hear you or change anything. They either fight back even harder or they gaslight you into believing that, well, you're a crazy person, you have anger issues, and now you feel so ashamed. You spend the rest of the night apologizing to them, and then you go right back to pleasing to make up for that behavior. And the cycle just continues, because people-pleasing doesn't lead to anyone being pleased. You certainly won't be pleased, because most of the people-pleasers I meet are subconsciously giving to feel valued and appreciated and desired, and instead they feel dismissed and taken for granted and used. And they aren't going to be pleased either, because most of the time they're oblivious, aren't they? Most of the time our avoidant partners, they aren't malicious, they're just oblivious. They don't know how you feel. They don't know how much you serve them. They don't know what you need, and they certainly don't know how to fix it when you feel neglected. Now, of course, that doesn't get them off the hook, but it doesn't get you off the hook either. If you feel resentful, if you feel unappreciated, if you feel taken for granted chronically, please know that's not sustainable for your relationship health. Your relationship with that person is breaking down, and doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result isn't going to work. So what do I want you to do? I want you to self-reflect on why you do some of the things that you do. I want you to devote yourself to building up your self-worth and value and compassion inside of yourself. And when you do that, you will see the neglect more clearly, and you will be able to develop the courage to express it and lovingly call it out. And when they dismiss you or invalidate you or call you crazy for calmly telling them a feeling that you're having, you have to respect and value yourself enough to put boundaries around someone who just told you they plan to continue to neglect you. Quit giving someone more of what they only plan to take advantage of. That's pretty much relationship 101. And yet we all forget it sometimes, don't we? Your value isn't wrapped up in how much you give. Your worth isn't determined by how much you serve. You deserve kindness and respect and love without you abandoning your needs or feeling neglected. Sometimes you're not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong person. And sometimes the wrong person is you, because you don't know how to protect yourself from neglect. And that's a recipe for relationship disaster.